Hey Pinkies, it's Girly. I am so excited for you to watch my new music video for my song Cheap Love. I'm here with the amazing video director Kassandra Powell, who directed this video for me. Cass, tell me about like how this video came to be, because this video is so iconic. It's like neon, queer, 90s biker vibes, and I feel like it just like transformed the song for me, because I feel like the song is quite sweet and la la la, and it made the song feel really like, I don't know, it's like
Yeah,
dangerous and cool, and I just love it. What kind of um where did the ideas come from? Because I know I came with the song and I was like, I want
yeah,
kind of like queer romance vibe, but I don't know
yeah.
like where to go with it. And yeah.
So I don't know, like I think initially I always wanted to shoot like girls on motocross bikes and like because the song talks about cheap thrills and I remember that when I was younger like back in Greece I would always hang out with all these motocross people and we would ride in the park and it was all about being free and wild and doing all the bad things that our parents didn't expect us to be doing and like drinking tequila bottles in the back streets. So I kind of envisioned you in that sort of world. So I was like, let's try and pull off motocrosses. And then obviously, because of our previous shoot when the weather conditions, because I initially envisioned this to be on like motocross bikes jumping over hills and like what is it called when they're in a quarry? I think it would be I kind of envisioned more that vibe, but I didn't want us to risk the weather. So then I was like lucky enough to know this warehouse and I'm like, okay, cool. Let's like just create this world within this warehouse. And then on the day, all these like badass girls rocked up with their motocross bikes and just like took over. And it was really cool because I didn't know that you get these groups of like young chicks doing motocross. So that was pretty sick to have them in our video. And yeah, it kind of made me a bit jealous. I think I might go and join them.
Honestly,
Um,
I was like, also they were so young because they came with their like dads. They were like 17.
yeah,
Like, imagine being that cool
13.
at
I think one of them was like 13 or something.
30. Imagine being
Yeah,
that cool at 13. Wow. Yeah. That was
yeah,
so.
that's pretty sick.
I
And
remember.
yeah, and I think that warehouse was what inspired for all the scenes to kind of be developed and kind of utilize different rooms to create all these like moments between you and Ash. And yeah, I just kind of wanted it to feel like a utopia that you don't really know what time, what where we are, what country you're in again. Because I like to do that a lot with my videos. Even though we're in the UK, I kind of mix American styles as well, so it's a bit like a mixture of British American. And yeah, I think it turned out amazing. I mean, my favorite scene, I mean, I don't know what my favorite scene is you two on the bike, I think, when it's
Yeah.
all like you're in a dream. Maybe like, I don't know,
It's got
kiss
this like
right. Huh?
nostalgic like sepia. It's like a photo, like an old photo.
Yeah.
That vibe. It's so good. That's the thumbnail for the video. Actually, we loved
Yeah,
that.
it's my favorite.
So good. And I
Um,
like that the whole space. I love how the video for me like changes between there's the first half, the first section with all of the like motocross bikes, and there's these different like we were using so many different spaces in this one warehouse,
yeah.
different corridors and stuff. And then there's the like neon like euphoria vibe with like the fridge and the sofa and stuff, which was so cool. What like I guess what inspired that sequence for you?
As you said, like I'm a massive fan of Euphoria and I always love creating. I love having like these realistic scenes, but then mixing them up a bit with like shots that are like neon and dreamy and random. I don't know. I kind of really I think the word random and like avant-garde is like my main thing in my videos. Like this is why sometimes I hate explaining the idea because it's not that deep. It's just that I like things that people are gonna be like, wow, that pops. So like that's unusual. Like why would you ever bring that kind of scene in? And like it's just like I like to just create visuals that just stand out and are not very they're a little bit unusual. Like Because obviously we were going for a bit of narrative, but I like throwing in that euphoria magic moment that could be that. I mean, that scene could have been like in your head and how you felt internally when you kissed, you know, the when you kissed your partner or whatever. Like you get thrown in this like sort of open purpley space where, and also I kind of like that even the set we made it quite minimal on purpose, so it feels like it kind of had that purpose of minimalism, and like you could be in your head, because again we set it up in the same warehouse, you know, using like a fridge that had energy drinks and a mattress that was giving you a bit like a squat vibe. So I think that the all of those had like quite a lot of purpose in like delivering this sort of cheap thrills and summer love. And you know, when you're younger and like anything you do is like fun and you don't care to you know a lot about things, like you can be out in a park and you know you're still having a great time, or like out in a dingy warehouse. So I think that's kind of, I wanted to bring out like those elements that when you're a teenager sort of thing, or like younger and you're just experiencing all the like small good things of life and you're not, you know, fussed about anything. So I think that was the overall idea of
Yeah.
this.
No, I love it so much. I also love that the whole crew were like women and queer people, and it was like such a nice vibe with everyone. And I remember that day that we filmed was so fucking cold because it was in like December and we had to
I
finish
know.
the video before Christmas, and we were like, and everyone was just like freezing our asses off. And I also remember when the bikes were going round and round, like the fumes started
The
making
fumes.
I well, I feel like we should just let people watch the video. So thanks for watching,
Right.
Cass.
Yeah, no worries. I'm so excited and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so stoked.
Yay.
Deep love.